Hello everybody. WHO, the World Health Organization, is really getting a lot of challenge. Recently, American government announced that they're stopping of the financing of the American part of financing WHO will be stopped for 30 days. And if within 30 days, if WHO doesn't restructure itself radically, stop being China-centered, as Donald Trump said, and stop doing all these mistakes, admit that they do the mistake, and take a structural measure to correct everything. If they don't do it, then this freezing of the financing will be permanent. Okay, so there's a big challenge. Remember, U.S. Annually paid $450 million for the WHO, the biggest contributor. Now, another challenge WHO is getting is on the 18th and 19th of May, there was a Congress, World Congress. And in this World Congress, the two challenging thing is there will be two motions, two proposals to be discussed. And one is to launch independent investigation of the behavior of WHO and probably also China, without naming, I think, the name China, but everybody knows it's about China, when it comes to the outbreak of coronavirus. That was started or proposed by Australia and now cooperate with European Union to formulate such a proposal and for discussion. And I understand that about 122, basically all member states agree to such an investigation. And recently, Xi Jinping also said that China is ready to join such investigation. In the beginning, they were against it. Yeah, I guess what they try is the investigation, the so-called independent investigation, will be then run by WHO itself. Yeah, and it's always difficult to ask a criminal who have committed a crime to investigate himself, right? So, but we will see what happens. Another topic which is also sensitive challenge for WHO is many member states want WHO to admit Taiwan to be their member state, or at least as an observer to start with, and then go to a full member. And this is, again, a tricky thing, because WHO kicked Taiwan out under the pressure or under the guidance of People's Republic of China. And this is something really ridiculous, because Taiwan has shown to be the best. It's a model of how to treat coronavirus or CCP virus. They have done all the right things so that 23 million Taiwanese, only 6 deaths, and something like around 500 infected is nothing compared to the population. Absolutely one of the lowest in the world, and they are excluded from WHO. Now, maybe some of us don't know exactly what happened with Taiwan. What is Taiwan? Let me spend just 1 or 2 minutes to explain. Taiwan, actually, officially, Taiwan is called Republic of China, ROC, ROC, Republic of China, while mainland China is called People's Republic of China. So how come? Why? Well, I tell you, Republic of China was established already 1911, after the fall of the last emperor of China. Then it was a kind of a democratic election. Actually, it was 1912. It took 1 year to prepare for the general election. And since then, we have a country called Republic of China. And that continued until, I would say, until 1949. But before that, what happened is 1921, under the guidance and support of Soviet communists, the Chinese Communist Party was founded 1921 in Shanghai. And since then, the communists tried to take power with all means, deception and propaganda and violence, killing, assassination, and so on. But it had difficulty to beat the, so to say, at that time, the legitimate Chinese government, the government of Republic of China. And the army of Republic of China was much stronger than the communist rebels. Yeah? So what happened is, then at the end of the 30s, yeah, came the Japanese invasion. Wow, you see, the communists were so happy because the Japanese helped them to weaken the army of Republic of China. And so after 8 years of fighting with Japanese, the government army of Republic of China became much weaker, yeah. And in the same time, the communist rebel army become bigger and stronger because they never fight. They fight very little, just some show, yeah, against the Japanese. They just took the chance to strengthen themselves. So after being weakened by the Japanese, so the Republic of China government lost the war against the communists, but also because of Soviet support to communists and the American support to Republic of China to fight communists were very limited, unfortunately. So what happened is then the army of Republic of China lost the game, and then they retreat all the way in the direction to Taiwan. Taiwan was always a provincial insula of China, so they retreated to Taiwan and kept the name Republic of China till today. Yeah? So, and actually, Republic of China in 1948 was the full member of United Nations, and World Health Organization is part of United Nations. So ROC was actually the full member until America changed the policy, recognized People's Republic of China, Communist China, and dropped Republic of China, the Democratic Republic of China. Yeah, so and that's why Taiwan got kicked out. Okay, that's a short story. But you know, history sometimes joke with us. You know, the poor Taiwan who got forgotten and dropped, and they are the high performance in this in the coronavirus. Yeah, so actually, I guess there is a kind of converging force in America and maybe in many democratic countries to reconsider their policy. 40 years ago, they dropped Taiwan and recognized People's Republic of China, Communist China. So I think there is forces reconsidering the whole thing, and that would be interesting. And the Communist China, they try to take back Taiwan, but of course, by force is always a tricky thing, but they don't exclude it. So they were trying to take back Taiwan without using force, and the idea was this one country, two system, which they applied in Hong Kong. And if that becomes successful, then they can then cheat the Taiwanese people. But the thing is, you guys remember last year what happened in Hong Kong. One country, two system in Hong Kong became one country, 1.8 system, and then later one country, 1.5 system. Today maybe only 1.3, and the direction is moving to 1.1 or 1.0. Sorry, yeah? One country, one system. So, and what happened when how the Chinese communists using brutal method to crush the protest movement in Hong Kong, that frightened Taiwanese. So Taiwanese now say, forget about one country, two system. So that is very interesting. And talking about Hong Kong, you guys should know that America announced by Pompeo that they will postpone the report on Hong Kong because according to the new new law, Department of State should every year in May month produce a report stating how autonomous is Hong Kong. If Hong Kong is no longer that autonomous, everything is controlled by Beijing, then Hong Kong may lose their favorite status of being a favorite trading partner and other partners of America. So now they postpone it. Why? Because on 22nd of May, the two so-called important Congress in China will start. And Pompeo say, I want to see what decision they are going to make in these two congresses. I guess the decision is already made by the party, just a show to pass the so-called People's Congress, that's the parliament, and the Consultative Conference, that's another show business. And America will wait and see what decision they make on Hong Kong, and then to decide what to do. So anyway, the power struggle between America and China will continue. And by the way, just to mention briefly, maybe next time we'll talk more about that, America has decided no one in this world is allowed to sell chips to Huawei if it contains American software or hardware or American technology. That is a ban for Huawei. I will talk more about that. Thank you for today. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe it. Yeah. And thank you for all the subscribers we have had. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.